guys, it's your girl Simone Sharice. Alright, today in this video we're working with Eayon hair. This is my first time working with them. I was sent a full lace wig, and I will say I've been sleeping on full lace wigs because this one had me hooked, and I'm like, damn, I don't want to go back to lace front wigs anymore because this one was popping. This video, I'm going to be showing you guys my updated plucking technique. These are the knots that I had to bleach. So for the beginning of the video, the first 30 seconds or so, I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing. Then I'm going to go straight into detail about how I'm doing it and why I'm doing it this and that way, okay? So please be prepared to take some notes or have your questions ready for down below and just watch right now. And this technique, this is like my updated plucking technique when I want a really natural look. Sometimes I don't want to over pluck my hair. Sometimes I don't want that really, that crazy plucked out look. Like, I just want a nice natural look. So this video is kind of geared towards those who want a really natural hairline and you're just like, yo, I don't want to do too much. Right here is a little bit lighter, you can see, and it has like a gradient flow. It goes from light to dark, as you can see. This is the darker area. We want that gradient flow where the little arrows are to kind of fade into the bigger arrow. We don't want that line of demarcation, how you can see the darkness and where it kind of stops. The whole point is to make the gradient flow into the darker area. And to allow for that to happen, you want to do hair-like strokes, okay? When I say hair-like strokes, I mean where the pink lines are, that's how you want your strokes to look. You see how there's a gap in between? You don't want to do hair-like strokes close to each other. You kind of want to space them out to give it a more natural look. When you do your strokes too close to each other, you kind of run the risk of having bald spots. So make sure you are keeping those little gaps in between those pink strokes. Kind of act as if you are a comb. You know how you comb your hair and get those nice little fine, lines as you're running the comb through your hair? That's kind of how we want our strokes to look, but without the comb actually being there. The next part of this process is you want to make sure you're keeping the hairline where it's at, but making sure that you're actually continuing the hair-like strokes to the beginning of the hairline. You can see where the natural part of the hairline is, that after it looks more natural and the before still has that straight line kind of going. Make sure you're starting your hair-like strokes all the way from the beginning of the hairline. Now, I hope I didn't get too schooly on you guys. Like, I know class is in session, bring your notebooks out, but these are things that a girl just needs to know when she's trying to slay her wig. I really like this way of plucking because it's so much easier, okay? So much easier. Here's another tip. I am right-handed, right? So for me, it's easier if I come towards the front of the canvas head and I kind of push the canvas head all up in my boobs or my chest. I push my chest, the canvas head into my chest, and then I kind of pluck in a direction like how a comb would go. That actually makes it a little bit more easier rather than you standing from behind the canvas head and plucking in the opposite direction. So for me, that makes it 10 times much more easier. When I do this kind of plucking, sometimes you can go a little crazy and you can, create bald spots. So just keep in mind, like I mentioned before, do not make your strokes too close to each other because this can, in fact, cause bald spots. And at that point, you might be a little screwed, but there's ways to fix this. So this is how much hair came out on one side. Now I'm going to start on the middle. Trust me, this process took a total of, when I timed it, I know it was less than 30 minutes. And my usual my usual plucking technique takes much longer. So I like this way of doing it. Also, here is another fact. I'm just throwing facts out at you guys. If you have the wig stand that I use, which I always tell you guys about, you can actually bend the head all the way back. And I'm not gonna lie, this is my first time trying to pluck with the head being all the way back like this, and It was the easiest thing ever, okay? So this is another way for you to try to pluck. It was so much easier, I'm not gonna even lie. I was like, why do I even pluck it with the head standing up straight? Like, this made my life 10 times easier. So try it out this way. Try out new ways. When you're doing your wig, when you're trying new hairstyles, try what makes it comfortable for you. Sometimes it's not about doing what I'm doing. Like, if you need to stand a certain way or you need to put your arm a certain way, go ahead and do that. Sometimes you'd be surprised on what makes it feel much more comfortable when you're doing your actual hair. Okay, so we are pretty much done. We're pretty much done with the whole plucking. This is how much hair came out. Like I said, I didn't over pluck. I didn't do too much plucking. You can still see the line of demarcation, but that's okay. The way that I was going for it, you're gonna see how it looks when it's dry. The hair can be worn curly, as you can see right here, but I wanted to go ahead and wear the hair straight because I was in a straight hair kind of mood. So you can wear the hair curly, it's totally up to you. And this is how the hair looks when it's dry. Oh my God, this hair is so silky, okay? Silky and amazing. It felt very good. And like I said, the front is still very natural and realistic. And I always look at celebrity wigs and I'm like, their hair is not over plucked in the front. Like, you know, some are, some aren't, but I mean, hey. I kind of tied my hair down because it just needed, my hair was so fuzzy. And I put the wig on and this is how it looks. So this is a very natural pluck, okay? So if you're looking for over pluck, this wasn't the video for you, but this one is a natural pluck. I'm gonna call it a celebrity pluck because they don't be having their hair overly plucked. Their hair be regular plucked with no baby hair. So then I use this little razor thing to kind of cut the lace off, and from there on, I'm just installing. So I'm kind of gonna speed this part up a little bit. And to stick this down, I did use hairspray from Got To Be to kind of just stick it down. For me, guys, this works. First of all, the hold on this spray is 10 times stronger than glue. I'm gonna say it again. The hold on this spray for me is 10 times stronger than glue. Glue is just disgusting. I mean, I know. I use it. Don't shoot me. But I do use it. But it is a nasty feeling when it's time to clean it off. This has a stronger hold for me. And all I gotta do is wipe it off with water. Boom. I'm done. And as you see, I'm doing it in sections. When you do it in sections, it makes it even much more easier because it just sticks the hell down. And then I'm gonna just speed up some parts of this, but a full lace wig feels like it's growing out of your scalp. It's the best feeling ever. Honestly, I don't know why I've been sleeping on them, and because they feel amazing. So for me, I'm gonna try to work with more full lace wigs because I love the way this felt on my head. It was the perfect amount of density. It fit perfectly on my head. I didn't use a headband, as you guys see, and it just was a great feeling. I did go to sleep, and this is me the next morning. Face beat and hair had bends in it because I put it in a ponytail as I went to sleep and tied it down. But I like the way it looks a day later, like the front part and everything. So yes, this was my end result, guys. Well, we're getting to the end result, but I really liked this hair. This hair was really silky and nice. It was long as hell, I'll tell you that much. It was long, but I loved it. I loved it. This might be one of my staple pieces. This is a wig that I am going to keep. I promise you guys that. There was a lot of hair on top, so I had to perform a miracle and create a part with this. Full lace wigs, when they're full, it's just all strands. There's no wefts, no tracks, nothing. So creating a part might be a little bit harder sometimes because you have to make sure you get it nice and flat. So love this hair from Eayon Hair. Amazing wig. One of my favorite full lace wigs, I will say. And I've only had 5, and this is one of my favorite ones. I had a great experience with this unit. Really, real talk. So thanks for watching this video, guys. I will see you guys in my next video. I'm also going to be doing a tutorial with it. Well, I already did it, but I'm going to be showing you guys how I did my makeup in case you guys are interested. And I will see you guys in my next video. And bye, guys. Don't forget, everything is down below in the description box. Bye, guys.